In today's world, there is still one country where you need permission from the government to leave your home. It is not very difficult to guess this country. We are talking about North Korea. Here are the shocking facts about North Korea. 1. Vacationing. The first strange fact about North Korea is that vacationing is forbidden. In North Korea, where staying is the most basic way of survival, people are constantly working without taking a vacation. It is not surprising that a large majority of the population living below the hunger line actually works without taking a vacation. Instead of training educated, qualified, and innovative employees, North Korea trains people to work only with the power of their wrists, and people have to work long hours under harsh conditions for very little pay. In addition, local people who work for long hours on a full stomach have to collect garbage in public spaces and clean the streets instead of resting at the end of work. In addition, North Korea does not even celebrate New Year's Day. Only April 15th, the birthday of their eternal leader Kim Il-sung, is celebrated enthusiastically. At the same time, there is no habit of going on vacation abroad in North Korea, unfortunately due to the repression of the country. Houses in North Korea are built by the military. Apartments are given to the country's successful athletes and army veterans. In North Korea, where private property is prohibited, people can only change their homes. There are, of course, certain conditions for moving in this repressive country. In North Korea, for example, it is forbidden to move to the capital on your own. You have to get permission from the state. Life in Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea, is considered much easier and more modern than in the countryside. The capital is predominantly inhabited by people close to the government and those with a certain social status. There are also barricades to prevent North Koreans from moving freely around the city and to prevent unauthorized movement. So there's no walking around like that. Most of the Korean population does not know what the word birth control means. They don't even know why condoms are used, because condoms are forbidden to be sold in North Korea. In North Korea, where the birth rate is very high, women are seen as childbearing machines. North Korea, a patriarchal country, has given women a great duty and responsibility to raise the men of the next generation. Another reason why birth is so sacralized in the country is that children are seen as labor force. For example, unusually in North Korea, children have to work and earn money instead of going to school to get an education. In North Korea, where child labor is rampant, families have to put their children to work in order to survive. The very few children who go to school have to overcome many difficulties such as transportation, education conditions, and money. So it is possible to understand why birth control is banned in North Korea. 4. Election. Such an oppressive and authoritarian country, elections are held periodically, but as you can guess, these elections are just for show. For example, there are no long ballots waiting for North Koreans in the voting booths, because there is only one candidate from each district. Voters mark one of the yes or no options for the only candidate on the ballot. In the electoral system, where there is only one party and candidates are determined by the North Korean Workers' Party, people go to the polls every 5 years to determine local administrators. In the last election, 97% of the voters cast their votes. 100% of the voters who went to the polls voted for the nominated candidate. 5. Hairdresser. Being a hairdresser in North Korea means your creativity is limited, because there are 28 state-approved hairstyles in the country, and hairdressers can't do haircuts outside of these models. We are sure this will not please most hairdressers. While there are 18 hairstyles for women, there are only 10 for men. Single women can grow their hair long, while married women have to cut their hair short. As for men, they should not grow their hair more than 5 centimeters. Older men can grow their hair up to 8 centimeters. In addition, hairdressers are strictly forbidden to cut their clients' hair similar to Kim Jong-un's. This is because the leader's side-shaved, back-combed hairstyle is a trademark in the country. So, what do you think about North Korea and its forbidden lifestyle? Would you want to live in such a country? Don't forget to write us your answers and opinions in the comments section.